I know I made a video last year where I was talking about my encounters from 2022 up until 2024, how I encountered Jesus and how I converted from Islam to Christianity, and how I had my subsequent encounters. But what I didn't share was the encounter I had in 2025. I didn't share this particular one because this encounter stood out of all of the encounters that I had, and also because I didn't receive the nudging to share this particular one. And I know how people can be when it comes to encounters like this. I've seen men of God come out to talk about how God took them to heaven, how Jesus walked into their room, and how people come out to just criticize them about these testimonies. And I didn't share mine not because I was scared of what anybody has to say, but because, like I said, I didn't receive the nudging. But however, I got this nudging to share it now. Last year, every month, I try to go on retreat. And in this retreat, what I do is I shut down everything and I go on a 3 days fasting, dry fasting, and I'm just in my room praying, worshiping God and studying the word. That is what I do in this 3 days fasting. I don't go out, I don't go anywhere, I don't receive calls. I'm just there. And I was planning this retreat with my friend and brother, man of God, David. He was supposed to do his at his end too, while I do mine too at my end. And before then, I had a dream, and in that dream, I saw myself I was telling him about an encounter. We were having a discussion about an encounter, but the truth is, I didn't know who had the encounter, whether it was me or it was him. But I saw that we were talking about an encounter, and I reached out to him and I told him about this. Man of God David is a convener of Now Trauma, and we had this nudging to do a 40 days retreat, 40 days fasting last year. And we did the 40 days fasting. I joined in the 40 days fasting in August. But at the end of August, I was supposed to go for my retreat also. So I planned, we're making plans where I was making plans with him how we are going to do retreat and all of that. Then afterwards, before the retreat, I think that was the Saturday or Sunday, because I was supposed to do the retreat on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I think the Friday before or the Saturday before, I saw a vision, and in that vision, I saw like Saturday, don't go out. And I was like, well, I'm supposed to be on retreat that day, so that works for me. So I started the retreat, and on Friday, I did the first day. It went well. On Saturday, I was totally weak. I was just sitting in my closet because I just did the 40 days fasting. So you can understand how weak I would be. So, at exactly 12 a.m., Jesus walked into my room. God bears me witness with what I'm sharing with you. Heaven bears me witness with what I'm sharing with you. Jesus walked into my room. When you are already expecting somebody, because he already told me I shouldn't go anywhere. So it was more like I was expectant. I was waiting. And the moment he walked into my closet, all that came out of my mouth was, "Barmy, finally you are here." And he smiled. And as he smiled, he reached out to me and he lifted me up because I was sitting in my closet. And he lifted me up and he kissed my forehead. And that was it. That was the encounter. I was so surprised. I've had encounters, but no, this is different. This is different. I reached out to man of God David and I shared this with him. And I know that God is making me share this because you, there is something you are going through. Life is battling with you. The world is battling with you. And you are questioning your faith. You are wondering that, did he truly pay the price? Did he truly shed his blood? Your faith is shaking. And God is asking me to tell you that through this testimony, that truly He exists. Truly, He was sent to this world to pay the price for the sins of men. He was sent to showcase the love of the Father to the world. And as you listen to this testimony, that you open your heart and you pray to God that God should visit you. Because I do say one thing, experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. There is this conviction that experience gives you. And I do say this, if the world comes together today to say that Jesus, all of the stories we heard in the Bible, all of the miracles Jesus did, and the fact that He was sent to the world to pay the price for the sins of men, and if they come together and say all of these things are lies, they do not exist, I will stand my ground. Because I experienced the living God. I encountered the living God. And there is nothing anybody can tell me to change that understanding. So pray to God that God should visit you. Open your heart. You need to open your heart for you to receive. Open your heart that He should visit you. That you yearn to encounter Him. Because through this encounter, you will be able to stand your ground. Jesus said, I have overcome all of the tribulations in this world. That no matter what the world throws at you, you will be able to know that really the price has been paid. You will be able to understand the love of the Father for the world. And I pray this blesses you. I am sharing this because the Spirit of God has told me that I needed to share this, to lift somebody's faith and spirit, so that I can clear your doubt. Those questions you're asking, these can clear it. I will not come to you to tell you what is not. I will not come to you to tell you what the Father didn't say. I value my journey with God. I value my consecration. Open your heart. Ask God to visit you. And He will visit you. And through this visitation, you'll be able to run and never be weary. Because He has paid the price. He has finished it all. The same way He encountered me, He can encounter you too. The same love He showed me, He can show you too. The same way I yielded and I surrendered my life to the living God, you can do that too. You won't be able to do this unless you encounter Him. Because like I said, there is this conviction that comes with this kind of encounters. And surrendering your life to God is not you losing it. Surrendering your life is truly you living. That is when you start to live. Yahweh is the one true living God. The one true living God. Jesus is the one true living God. The one true living God. I hope this lifts your spirit. Shalom, shalom, shalom.